Hi there everyone, it's time for another video in HD and today I'm going to be doing a book review for you lot. It's a book review on Warriors, Omen of the Stars, Book 5, The Forgotten Warrior. It's by Erin. I think Erin is an absolutely amazing writer. You know, she is a pseudonym author and I always enjoy her work. So I think this is quite a nice cover, you know, it's quite simple I would say, but I don't think it's overly simple. I think it's quite a nice cover to set the scene for the Warriors book that we're going to be reading. So I'll read the blurb and then I'm going to read a bit that it says inside. I think that just sort of gives you a bit more detail about it. As a full-scale battle against the Dark Forest moves closer, tensions between the warrior clans reach a breaking point. Suddenly, a stranger appears in ThunderClan's midst, spinning a web of deceit and pitting the warriors against each other so that no cat can tell who to trust. With the divided Star Clan driving a treacherous rift between the warrior clans, the spirits of the Dark Forest are gaining strength. Ivypool's role as a spy is becoming more dangerous with each passing day. Dovewing is haunted by nightmares about the mountains and finds herself paralysed by fear of what lies ahead. Then an outsider appears in ThunderClan's midst, spreading a discord and pushing the clans further apart. As tensions mount and clanmates turn against one another, the warrior cats will be forced to choose whose word they can trust before it's too late. So I have to say, I absolutely love this book. You know, I thought it was a fantastic read. There was definitely improvement as well for me. I think that it was definitely better than the two previous books in this series. If you'd like to know more about them, don't forget to check out my review. I appreciate any comments or ratings or subscriptions from them that you may have. That's really appreciated. I just think that this was generally a lot better to read. It was definitely more enjoyable overall. And whilst I think I did read it quite slowly compared to the other books, I've been revising for exams and things in school, so you know, that's not really my fault as such. I do like to revise quite a lot and get a good grade. So it's 315 pages in length. Quite a short read, but a nice read at the same time. I think it's a bit longer, if I'm correct, than the others in the Omen of the Stars series so far. And here's just a random page. The writing is quite spaced out. Very, very easy to read, so that's great. So on to my ratings for Warriors, Omen of the Stars, Book 5, The Forgotten Warrior. Characters, 5 out of 5. As usual, very, very exciting characters. Jayfeather and Lionblaze are still absolutely amazing. In this book, we actually also see Hollyleaf, who we haven't really seen her for a while, so I think it was sort of exciting to see her. And actually, I didn't find Dovewing and Ivypool that annoying compared to how they were in the previous two books. I actually sort of started to like them a bit. As characters, I really felt like they grew on me throughout their development. And then we also have Sol, who was introduced in this book. We have seen him before, but I think that, you know, he was brought across in a really, really intriguing way. So this book definitely had a lot more character development than some of the previous books. And I really liked that. I thought it really connected you to the characters a bit more as a reader. Plot, 4.5 out of 5. As I keep mentioning, I thought it was a lot more interesting and exciting compared to the previous two books. I just found that there were so many great Warriors elements in there that we'd expect to see. You know, there was battles and everything that we love in Warriors, you know. I absolutely love stuff like that. Also, I found the plot very fast-paced. You know, it was definitely a page-turner. There may be a few parts which could have been a touch better, but I don't think that matters too much, so I'm not really going to go into much detail about that. Writing, 5 out of 5. I think the writing style is always lovely to read in Warriors, you know. I think it's a great style. It's easy to read and there's definitely a perfect balance between description and dialogue, as I always mention. You know, I think I'm always saying the same thing about the writing style. It's very, very consistent and I really do like it. You know, it's a very, very easy read and I absolutely love that. Finally, I think the description of the battle at the end was absolutely incredible. You know, I thought that was really, really good. Enjoyment, 4.5 out of 5. Definitely more enjoyable than the previous two books. It wasn't perfect, but it was very, very close to perfect. I really cannot wait to see what happens in the next book, which is the final book in the Omen of the Stars series. That's called The Last Hope. I mean, I think that book is going to be absolutely amazing. I really cannot wait for that. I've got so many high hopes for that, and I really do believe that the Erins can really pull that off as probably, in fact, one of their best books they've written so far, you know. They've really hyped it up, I think, so, you know, I think it's going to be really, really good. I think it's going to end this series absolutely perfectly. I just want it to be released right now and not in April, because I do not want to wait until April. Is it like April the 2nd or something around then? I really cannot wait until then, so I wish, you know, time would hurry up, basically. So overall, we get a 4.8 out of 5. An absolutely excellent read. I thought that was an amazing book. For me, it's as good or if not better than Fading Echoes. That was my favourite Omen of the Stars series book so far. I love that, so I think, you know, this basically shows how good it is. The reason why this is better, I think, is because the characters are a bit better in this book. There's definitely more character development. I felt more in touch with the characters, so that really boosted my rating. Everyone should try out Warriors though, you know, it's amazing. Every book is really, really good. So that was my review for this awesome book, which is just amazing. I absolutely loved reading it. I thought it was just incredible. And I think that's all I've got to say. So I hope you've all enjoyed this review. Don't forget to comment, rate, share and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed watching in HD, and I'll see you all again later.